This video on a little girl named Danielle Briglioli, otherwise known as Cash Me Outside Girl. Now, Cash Me Outside Girl, I gotta say, I really have a lot of love and appreciation for, and it's something a lot of my friends don't understand. Like, I'll be with my best friend Tony, and I'm like, Tony, it's crazy. Cash Me Outside Girl just got signed with the equivalent of like Atlantic Records, and she has like songs and music videos now, and I'm so happy for her. And he's like, oh my God. I can't believe it. She's the exact thing wrong with the society and population. And blah, blah, blah. And it continues. Everyone feels that way about her. Everyone's sort of kind of disgusted by her. And I surround myself by intelligent people. Or at least I'd like to think so. And so anytime the subject of her gets brought up, it's always with like repute. And it's like, oh, don't bring her up. But I just gotta say, there's something about her I find really attractive. And I think it's beyond what everyone else finds her attractive for, which is that she speaks her mind, she's a firecracker, she's self-made, all these different things. My main thing about Miss Briglioli, or Danielle, or Cash Me Outside Girl, no, BHAD Bhabie, that's her name. Her name is BHAD Bhabie. Taking it all back to seriously, Danielle, BHAD Bhabie. I think she's cool. Why do I think she's cool? Because, dude, like, Danielle is doing her own thing. She's independent. Now, to be honest, the content is a little like, come on, she's very cookie cutter, talking about the cars she has now and a place in she has a place here in LA. She has a place back in wherever the fuck she's from. BHAD Bhabie. I think she gets a really bad rap. I think people's inner demons are always looking for like a new form in society to sort of throw tomatoes at and burn. And I feel she's really blessed to be in a society where she's protected. Because if she was in an Arab society, they'd probably find her and stone her to death, which is true. They do that in a lot of countries like that. And so I think why I like her is because she's a modern woman. In the truest sense. Even back in the day, you didn't want to be a modern woman because of this exact reason, because everyone wants to fucking tomato you or burn you. But to Danielle Briglioli, or whatever your name is and how you say it, BHAD Bhabie, I want you to know that, well, it's not really to you, is it? It's really more of like the video I needed to make. Because it's funny, I realized to make a viral video, you have to do it over subjects that are trending, and like, I went through a list of YouTube trending topics and none of them were anything I could relate to. But then I just thought of BHAD Bhabie and I'm like, oh, she's trending. And I'm like, I got like miles to speak about her. But yeah, I don't have really anything bad to say about her. I love her. I think she's a great example of how every human being on this planet is like 7 billion in a Crayola box set. And not one of us are the same, not even twins, not even two colors that look almost proportionately the same are the same. And I think that's the realization of it. And when we as a species can behold every single color in the box without having to have it destroyed and being such a cause of just disruption within yourself, I think you'll really grow the fuck up. And I think it's really great, because I think she's a human being and she deserves dignity and kindness and respect as any human being does. And that's really the purpose of this video, for us to realize that no one is different from yourself, and that treat the most simple golden rule is just repeated. Be unto others as you want to be to yourself, and don't be an asshole. Because think about it, you wouldn't want anyone being an asshole to you. And Danielle's a product of her environment and her culture and her upbringing, and no matter how harshly you feel about any of that, she can't go back and change that. And second of all, she doesn't need to fucking go change it. What, to make you happy? No. How about you learn to deal with your fucking emotions and quit blaming it on poor people like Danielle? Because Danielle's just doing her own thing. She's taking care of herself. And that's big for a 17-year-old, which I imagine she's only 17. That's fucking big, okay? She's like, jealous people will say, oh yeah, like, because like they see that she got her dreams, but it's like, are you kidding me? Like, how could you be so ugly on the inside to say that she's not worthy of her attaining her dreams because they're not as like prize worthy or like as like bougie as your own? Like, get the fuck over yourself and like humble and fall down to earth and humble yourself. Bitch, be humble, you know? Bitch, be humble. So that was my video. I wonder if it'll be viral. I'm gonna upload it. I don't think it'll go viral. But ooh, I can use that viral money. Well, that's maybe another video I'll do. But yeah, so we'll keep on the subject of Danielle. This bad baby. Her videos are really cool though, by the way. I mean, they're very basic. They're like A plus B equals C, like 1, 2, 3 basic. And the concepts are really not flourished out, like in regards to the layering of thought. But in her latest video, she's chasing down a highway. Not like no, she's chasing down like a desert, and there's cops coming after her, and she's like trying to get away from the cops, and then she finally gets away from the cops, and she's like, and then she like goes and she gets her shovel, and she's like, she there, and the whole time there's interchange cuts of this girl in the trunk of her car. So you're like, oh my god, Bad Baby's like running away from the cops this time because she has someone in her trunk. Like, damn, like what's she up to this time? And of course, the whole time this is happening, there's like, there's a shot of like what's happening in the car, and like she's like driving, then she's like in the back seat like tanning in the sun or something, and then she's like in the passenger seat like texting. She's such a bad baby. And for me, the reason why I do this is I even film this is because it's the ability for someone to have appreciation for something that's so stigmatized by culture. And I think that's really the root of this. And this is what I'm trying to explain, that we as humans have an ability to dog something or appreciate it. And truly, for your own inner makeup, it's such a foundation of wellness to find roots of appreciation for everything you observe, because you're not doing it for anyone other than your own self, because it makes your experience better. So that's really what I wanted to share. And I wanted to share how Bad Baby helps me reach my highest spiritual self, and how I appreciate her and why I do. And I got much love to her. And yeah,